In December, some railway clubs in Denmark tend to run specials. Some run their specials on main line, others on their own railways. In this video, we will follow the North Zealand Railway Club as they take their journey from the city of Hellerup out to the harbour city of Helsingør in North Zealand. Therefrom, their journey will continue to Rosendal, while we study the city of Helsingør a little bit closer. Their journey will begin here at Hellerup, where the engine number 582 of the Danish K-class is seen with its train. The train does not depart from the station itself, but from a siding nearby. Our first stop en route is the station of Kokkedal. This station dates back from the year 1906, but back then it was merely a ticket sales office for the owners of the Kokkedal Castle. Later on, in 1916, a good 10 years after, the station got its status as a real station. In 1944, it got its current station building, and today this station is now serviced by the modern Class ET EMUs, as seen departing here. The EMUs running from Kokkedal, as previously mentioned as the Class ET, is classified in Sweden as the X31K. These EMUs run on a daily basis between Denmark and Sweden and connects the two countries. Here another one is seen bound for Copenhagen, arriving at Kokkedal and crossing with a rail tour pulled by number 582. The next station on our journey is Niveau Station. This is a part of the older coastline, as it dates back to 1897. This station has 3 platforms, as there are services for both Copenhagen and Sweden, but also to Helsingør, where we are heading, and then there is a special Niveau service terminating here. Here we see an EMU service terminating at Niveau arriving, while a service bound for Copenhagen arrives and departs. We then hook up with our rail tour and continue towards Helsingør. We then catch up with our rail tour for the last time at our stop, Helsingør. Here we see the steam train depart down the private railway, namely the Hornbæk Railway, for the last journey towards the Rosendal Christmas market. The first part of the private railway that runs out of Helsingør continues along the harbour, and for a short section of track the railway runs in the street. Previously there was a terminating platform here, but now the train arrives just alongside the EMUs of the Danish State Railways. Tour disappears from our point of view, we stay a little longer to examine the station building in Helsingør. The station in Helsingør is the second of its kind, as it was rebuilt in 1891. The station was in 1897 a terminal for the coastal line. The station was designed by NPC Halsø and Heinrich Wenck. The station was built in Rosenborg style, and its waiting area for passengers is well decorated, as seen in these clips. In 1984, a major restoration project was started by the Danish State Railways, and in 1987 the station was declared the House of the Year, to which a plate marks the special occasion. In 1990, a major part of the station was marked for conservation. In Helsingør there are two railway operators that run trains from this station. One is the Danish State Railways on the right with their ETMUs, and on the left it's the local railway, or Lokalbanen as it's called in Danish, with their Korodia Lind 41s to either Hillerød from Helsingør or via Gilleleje. We will now see one of the Lind 41s depart at the 12:50 service for Hillerød via Fredensborg. And then we will see the Class ET EMU depart on the 1303 service for Karlskrona in Sweden. But there are other means to get to Sweden than train in Helsingør. Ferries provide 20-minute service from both Heritage Ferries and Scanlines, which is seen in the videos here. On the other side of the harbour is the Kronborg Castle, well known for its part in the Shakespeare play of Hamlet. It is one of the star attractions of Helsingør and attracts many tourists. From the location of the harbour, we will take the Hornbæk Railway on its last leg into the Helsingør station and await the arrival of our steam tour there. Finally, we catch up with our steam train again. Number 582 arrives and prepares for shunting away, as a secondary train with a diesel engine in front will come with the rest of the coaches that are needed for the journey to Hellerup. As clearly visible here, the train is steam heated, which clearly adds some nostalgia to the whole scene. While we await the departure for the train, I think it's in place to tell you a little bit about the engine that has pulled us so far. K-Class number 582 was built in the year of 1900. It was built by the factory of Breda in Italy. This factory is still known today in Denmark because its modern counterpart, Alexander Breda, is well known for making very bad quality trains, namely the IC4, which the DSB is still trying to get working now. The locomotive is a mixed traffic and can pull both passenger and goods, but was most used as an express loco and could, as far as rumors goes, go on one load from Copenhagen to Korsør. The engine is capable of 100 km an hour or 62 miles per hour, but on the mainline metals it's only allowed to go as far as 70 km an hour or 43 miles per hour. But in order to see the train depart, we will go back to 2013 and see a video of the train depart from a different platform. Here you can see a small amount of snow has fallen, which adds the more winter-like theme to the Christmas special. After seeing the K-Class depart from Helsingør station, we will now see it pass through Snekkersten en route for Hellerup. First we see an ET-Class arrive with a service for Helsingør, and then we will see the steam engine pass through. We then stop at Esbjerg station to see the steam train pass. This station was not originally in the plans of the original line from 1897, but local people demonstrated for the building of the station, and as a result, the station was opened as a ticket sales office in 1898. The station building of the red bricks was built of two parts, with the first completed in 1904. The recent of the station buildings were completed in 1997. Originally the station had avoid tracks, platform tracks, and even closed sidings. At some point both the platform tracks and the sidings were removed, and the station after that had to work with only two tracks, working as both avoid tracks and platform tracks. The name of the station, Esbjerg, might best be known as the location of Denmark's first railway sabotage during the Second World War. Though the railway sabotage didn't happen at the exact station, but close by, it's still a name that many enthusiasts relate to this accident. It was with the S-Class 736, which derailed because some saboteurs had bent one of the rails. The locomotive was pulling a train of German trucks. Later during the war, train sabotages would become more common, as trains would both be attacked from the ground and from the air. We then get back to our starting point of the journey, namely at Hellerup station. The train will arrive at the station itself before reversing into the siding it started from. Here, our movie will end, and as it does so, I would like to thank everyone for watching.